Saddle up, partner. Dude, you ever seen a key truck with Motec on it? Check out the tack action, dude. Tack functioning. Very impressive.
You got that shift light too, that's important.
Hey, I mean, it's blocked off, but that's okay. Nobody knows. This is the sickest.
You have 5 on the floor. There she is, the feature winner.
Yeah, big diesel son. Welcome everybody out. So why are we here? About 6 months ago, Ben from RSR USA called Andy and I and said, hey, I want to bring back the RSR Drift Festival. Now, for those of you guys that were not around during that time, before Formula Drift, before drifting was popular in the United States, the RSR Drift Festival was like one of the first exercises of bringing Japanese drifting culture over to the United States. This thing, and then we got the awesome opportunity to send this thing over here to Japan. So right now we are standing on the Suzuka Twin Circuit. We're here for the 20th anniversary of the RSR Drift Festival. So unbelievably stoked to be out here with a couple other legendary FD drivers, and we're gonna have a fun day messing around here at in Japan.
Never ends.
You got noodles on D. You got your
yep, that.
Noodles.
Seafood.
And then you have your noodles.
It's paradise right here. Practice day today. Oh look, there's Freddie Osbo. Hey guys, what's going on today? Oh, Carlos.
See those screens?
Wait, is this PG or not PG? What are we doing here? If I gotta ask, I guess.
Yeah. You want to know how I'm doing? Well, let me tell you. Yeah, I came up short on that one, and I know I didn't get all the way in the zone, but that's crazy to see how close I was to the wall.
Yeah.
It didn't feel that close to the wall.
I mean, Odie hit the wall on his first run because I think he just cooked it.
Bro, I'm so far forward. I was like, oh, just take it easy. Like on that, let me see it again.
First practice in Japan.
Dude, first practice in J-Land. Like, dude, we did like a Hail Mary on this thing right before it left. We ended up taking the, what is it called? The water pump pulley off of the NA engine that we had in, just literally sitting as our mock-up engine that we used for SEMA when we originally built this car. We noticed that pulley was a different size than the diesel pump one, so we put that on this right before it left, didn't even test it, and it is so much better. Honestly, like, I'm so proud of this car. Like, it's not even getting that, like, it's still getting a little bit warm, but not nearly as bad as it was. So we can actually do 2 laps back to back, and the thing is super fun to drive. GT Radio tires feel great. Road Purple's got this thing running sick, and I mean, we did 4 laps, and we were looking pretty good. We're filling the zone, so like, I'm just ecstatic right now. This doesn't even feel real. I'm so stoked. Well, day one's done and dusted. It was a pretty epic day, I will say. So we're gonna adjust the fuel screws a little bit. That's the beauty of that OM606, that turbo diesel mechanical setup. You can just crack those couple little nuts loose and turn the fuel up a little bit. So, but overall, man, we had a good day. I ran a tiny little bit of tandem, did some ride-alongs, really only got 4 real lead laps. So we have like a half-hour warm-up tomorrow, and then we go straight into backy comp, and then that sets up our bracket for our top 8 comp. So obviously you always want to do good, so we got a little bit of warm-up tomorrow, but overall, man, what an absolutely legendary day here. Suzuka Twin, the sickest, perfect, we call this the medium track. It's not super small like Grange, or Apple Valley or something like that, but it's just a really good size, and we didn't change gear ratio. We did tires and fuel plus a little bit of drama on the intercooler and the rack, but besides that, it was a sick day, man. I just had such a good time, and just stoked that the RSR guys invited us out here, and stoked to be representing Royal Purple and Bucked Up and GT Radial out here in Japan.
It's not like a supermarket. It's not like a Walmart.
It's like together.
It's like everything.
It's like a Viva home.
It's like Fred Meyer.
It's like there you go. That's kind of like what it's like.
Yeah, we should buy a couple of them.
Yeah, maybe that one, we could take it there just to try it. Yeah, I like that one.
One of the lines that separate the two halves of the rack, it's a hard line that has like a little O-ring in there. And for whatever reason, the nut backed itself out, and then obviously our power steering quit working. So we found an O-ring at the track and we couldn't get it to seal properly. So we need to get a couple different options and maybe stack a couple or try and figure something out to try and get this thing to stop leaking so we can actually drive tomorrow. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. We mix soups, dude. I dip my soup and your soup.
No, that's my soup.
He's gonna dip his noodles.
Stop it.
What else is your soup, dude?
You gotta eat this.
I'm not eating that.
I eat it.
Yeah, this
it's
is
time
yours.
for you to do it. Go. Just
I'm not gonna eat
You're
it.
not a man.
I told you already. I guess I'm not a man.
Who do you think is the favorite in this RSR today?
In the RSR Drift Festival, I would say that the favorite is Dylan the Dozer Hughes. He's rolling coal, baby.
Yeah.
Diesel Wagon.
You guys agree? So does he.
Enthusiasm part today. I mean, this is absolutely epic. I've been watching Japanese videos online for a very long time. This is my first time in Japan, and it's just unbelievable that I get to be here, bring my car all the way from the United States. Huge thank you to RSR for having us out here, and I'm just so excited to do some driving today and put on a good show for the fans. So a little background on our new teammate Mitsuru over there. He works for the distributor of Royal Purple, so he sells Royal Purple oil, and we needed some power steering fluid. Lo and behold, we had a box of it sitting on our hood this morning.
How would you classify Max Arito? He's a legend.
Legend, absolute legend. He's like the Hulk Hogan of wrestling. He's like the, I wouldn't say Pelé. He's not that old. He's like R9 Ronaldo of soccer. You know who that is? He's like the Tanner Faust of US drifting, in my opinion. Yeah, legend, man. He can dress like that. No one else out here is dressed like that. And you know why? Because he can do it. Yeah, look. 2016, I was just like fanboying on this guy.
Yeah,
dude,
look at 2016
full circle, dude.
Look at this guy.
Zombie legs. So I never wear pants.
So I never wear shorts?
Yeah, shorts.
Dude!
Oh, that's the dude. I'm telling you, look.
Backdrop, a beautiful backdrop here at Suzuka Circuit. That's right, we are celebrating 20 years of RSR. Quality Washington Zone. Dylan the Dozer Hughes competes in a 2JZ BMW. Wind it up, lick the stamp, send it. Here we go. What do we got for us? Dylan Hughes throws it in.
Oh!
Big swagger wagon. Oh, he comes out of it. Grips in. He goes rally. Oh, looks like the car gripped up a little bit too much. Maybe a little scared there? What do you think?
Well, I mean, equally he had the angle. He obviously didn't push as deep into the zone, which is not a requirement. But as you said, he kind of pulled out of it a little bit. So just.
All right, so you just had a pretty good run out there. What happened to your car? It looks like you guys, you and your mechanics are looking at the car.
Yeah, decent. You know, flicked it in okay. And then as soon as I got back on the power right towards the end of turn 1, it popped the intercooler charge pipe off of it. So we actually crimped the wastegate line going to this thing. So it's making all the boost right now. So we're finding the weak links in the charge system right now. But we'll get it dialed back in, and hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Right on. Stack. All right, Nobuteru Taniguchi comes in. Again, that J entry there.
Oh!
Nobuteru Taniguchi, aggressive flick in, uses all that outside zone. Dylan the Dozer Hughes.
Uh-oh, he's walking him.
Oh, yeah, he is. As Knob comes that last outside zone. Yes, sir. Baby, here we go. Dylan Hughes out front, Nobuteru Taniguchi. What kind of proximity are we going to get here?
Oh!
Big man!
Oh!
We got contact. Contact from Nobuteru Taniguchi as Dylan Hughes continues on rolling coal. Woo! As the judging stand erupts.
You gotta love that guy, man.
Oh, dude, that was sick. That was so G'd out. And again, the respect runs deep. Dylan Hughes gets the win after an aggressive Nobuteru Taniguchi.
Are they good?
Hey, so yeah, dude, they're really good. What just happened there? Like, let's process this. You went against the legend of all legends.
Legend of all legends, bro.
Super cool.
Yep.
That you got to compete against him. Period. Tell your grandkids that.
Well, and I won technically.
And then you won,
Technically.
but then he took you out in the victory.
No,
now he advances.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I mean, it's cool.
No, it's cool. Like, he bumped me on the initiation, and it actually like broke that trailing arm, which is crazy. I've never done that. Not on my FD car, not on my 36. I've never done that to one of my cars. So he just basically got me right in the wheel, and so it pushed me a little bit wide, and I kept going. And I knew it kind of felt a little funny on that turn. And then once I went for the transition, I was like, man, I really hope this tire doesn't like fly off and destroy my car or something. So I transitioned, all of a sudden it like hooked up super hard because it's got like 8 miles of tow in on that side at that point.
Dude, when you were coming into the pits, it was
Oh,
just
the thing was like full.
It was full crab walk.
Full grab walk. So yeah, smoked the trailing arm in half. So I was like, okay, like half the people are here to see him drive anyway. So I was like, okay, he advances, he just keeps going because his car is okay. So he's running right now against OU, and then I'll just try and get my shit back together for team tandem. So yeah, that's all good. What are you gonna do, man? We don't have any spares. Smoke that trailing arm in half. Wow. I've never broken one of my FD car out. Ever. How is that possible? Is it gonna hold together? No, it's done. I'm gonna try and weld it. There's a welder? It's like this. It's like yeah. Hell yeah. You have a welder though? Yeah, they got one over there. I've never broken
Got you. Soft squad's down here on the ground. I look like 18. 17. Can I try that one?
Miss a whole chunk of it. It's missing.
Yeah, no, it cracked open that way. Like that's why it was so towed in.
Dude, you know what's funny? Is when I transitioned, I went around this side, I was like, feels a little funny. And I was like, man, I can't stop. I'm gonna lose. So like, I was like, when I transitioned, I was like, boy, I hope whatever's happening in there doesn't break. So I like transition, put all the weight on it, and it was like, woo, like to the inside. So I like missed the zone. And I was like, oh shit. And all of a sudden, once I straightened up, then it was like all weird, and I was like, oh shit.
No, you probably cracked it when you hooked it in.
I'm sure it bent it.
Well,
God, I wonder if we just hammered it like right there or something. I don't think it's
there a press here?
Yeah, good point.
Let's go down a little bit.
We're hitting over here already. Or, I guess if we do that, then there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, try it there.
Yeah. It'll burn the paint off.
Can you just please explain what you're doing before you do this?
Well, I'm taking this here brand new hood, 2024 model. Some stuff you guys haven't even seen yet, brand new.
Optional shit, dude.
And then I have this also 2024 model, MIG welder here. I'm about to burn this trailing arm back together, in theory.
You're gonna
Well, I think we got to add that for structural support a little later. Yeah, we'll get to that.
So you feeling good about this weld?
I feel not bad, but yeah, I'm feeling right. Let's see what happens here. I would recommend that nobody follows me on my first lap back out, but we'll see what happens.
Can you shorten the tow arm?
No, it'll bind the axle. To be honest with you, man, I welded that controller back together and I burned a wrench over it, but now the car still has like 4 inches of toe in on the side. So I feel like it would be the most wise and the most respectful to bow out and just let these guys do their thing. And then maybe at the end, if I could go back out there and spend a couple laps by myself, I don't even fully know if the tire's going to fly off the car or not. So I think it would be wise to let these dudes do their thing, and then if I could go spin a lap at the end, I'd be stoked. So good luck to these boys.
All right, so we heard that there's going to be 3 USA drivers now. You guys were talking about
Yeah, unfortunately, the Royal Purple wagon took that hit and that back left corner, just the toe. I think you can even see it looks like it's tucked in a little too forward. So said, you know what, let's not risk it. Let's, don't want to hurt anybody, and obviously with it being team competition. Okay, now we're going to the 3 flyer, the triple flyer. Okay, now they loop it out. Okay, not the tightest. Could definitely throw another stitch in there, tighten that thing up. USA, baby.
95 is the score.
Okay.
95 is the score.
You judges.
Let's go 95.
Get involved. There we are. Look at this group photo. The newest boy band to hit Japanese shore. You got Odie, the Dozer, Hammer, and the Beast. This is FD USA.
Right, Dylan. Thank you, Freddie.
That was awesome. It was awesome. Everything you'd imagine. Right-hand drive is always weird, but I'm always a big Frederick fan. I love to watch him drive. He's just an absolute beast. So to be able to go for a ride, I've never ridden with him before, so it was cool to feel for sure. I'd love to ride with him in the Papadakis car. That'd be something real sweet. But we're in Japan, man. No complaints. That's it. That concludes our weekend here in Japan. Suzuka Twin Circuit. This place is absolutely epic. I keep saying it, man. We just had so much fun, and but just met a lot of really cool people. Just such positive people out here. All smiles everywhere, and the racetrack was sick. The driving was sick. Good to hang out with the boys. It's like a little bit less pressure than FD is usually. So to hang out with my fellow, US FD drivers, Matt and Odie and Osbo. I went for some rides with Osbo. That was awesome. Dad's out here, Big K behind the camera, Silos, and then we have our favorite new crew member here. We're gonna go hang out in Tokyo for a couple days, so we're gonna pack this stuff up and we're out of here.
The next stop is Tokyo.
Alright, Terry, what do you think? Bullet Train.
Bullet Train, we were ripping, dude. Just had 2 hundo through the countryside, past Mount Fuji. Pretty stout, actually incredibly smooth ride.
This is our stop.
Is it?
Yeah, don't f this up.
Got my fingers on the post, avocado and toast, leather seats, jet plane, always ready to go. Catch a suntan on the roof of the yacht, a penthouse elevator, take us up to the top. In my suede jacket, always bringing the magic. I got the top pulled down in my automatic. You know my everyday life may sound dramatic, but when you got it like this, gotta make it a habit.
Big Hello Kitty guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
Big boost to my confidence and turn the attitude up to 100%. Big shot, go off, yeah, I'm at it again. Yeah, my suede jacket always bringing the magic. I got the top pulled down and my automatic. You know my everyday life may sound dramatic, but when you got it like this, gotta make it a habit. Can't stop loving what I got. Ooh, yeah, it hits the spot. I'm feeling my soul.
Well, that officially concludes our Japan trip. We were fortunate enough to come out here. A huge thank you to RSR for bringing my turbo diesel wagon out. We had an absolute blast at Suzuka Twin Circuit. Pretty legendary track, and speaking of legendary, afterwards we got to spend a couple days here in downtown Tokyo. This is actually the intersection behind me, the most legendary scene from Tokyo Drift. So overall, an epic trip. We fly out tomorrow. We got a long plane ride home, but Japan, it's been epic. Thank you.